Yo, what's going on? Jesus, I can't talk. What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy, Primo, aka SG-Primo. And I was wrong. Now, in the last video I brought to you guys, it was a build video, and I said, but first of all, before that video, I said I didn't even want to make a build video because, you know, I wanted to get badges, I wanted to try things out before I brought it to you guys to make sure, you know, that it was good and everything before I brought it to you. Then I had the little string of breakout games with that player, and I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go ahead and make a video about it. And that's not what I was wrong about. Anybody that may have listened to my advice about making that player, nothing is wrong with that player. The build is great, but I knew that I would most likely end up going with a different build because, and I think I said this in that video, I was trying to get as close as I could to my build from 2K19. And yes, that build was very close, but some of the main things it was missing was, number one, defense. Now in 2K19, no, I didn't have lockdown or anything like that as a part of my build, but I was 6'6". My wingspan was, I believe, default. It wasn't too short. But even just simply being 6'6" and not having T-Rex arms, that was enough to give my player a little defense. Now of course I wasn't out here killing bigs or anything like that, but when it came to guarding smaller guards who didn't think about that kind of thing, like all these small guards who was out here 6'2", 6'3", I was a killer on defense. You know, I got my fair share of blocks, I got my fair share of offensive and defensive rebounds. People weren't just running past me all the time. Like, I did pretty good defensively with that build. And that was the one thing I was missing this year on that offensive threat build I brought to you guys, is that it just didn't have defense. On top of that, it didn't have any, well, it had a decent slashing ability to it, but not very good. And when I say that, what I mean is like, so it gets like a 76 driving layup, and then it gets like a 70 driving dunk, and that's not bad. But the problem with that is it doesn't work with my game, because the whole point of my sharpshooting shot creator, the reason why my sharpshooting shot creator worked out the way it did, and the reason the build was so deadly, was because I could play inside, meaning I could slash pretty well, you know, even post moves. Like, I could do post fades. I timed that terribly. I could do post fades, post hops, all that kind of stuff pretty well on my player. On top of dunking, my layups, all that kind of stuff was pretty high. And then on top of that, I'm a shot creator. Of course, I'm gonna have a decent mid-range to my player. I'm gonna be able to fade from deep mid-range or closer to around the goal, doing hop, step shots, all that kind of stuff, spin jumpers. My player was good at that too. I could do that too. I am missing all of these. I need to focus. But, and then the cherry on top of the build was me having my ability to shoot pretty well at the three. Like, basically most of the time I played like a sharp on that build. Like, I very rarely, honestly, as long as I was playing with the right people, I very rarely actually needed to do more than just shoot threes. But that's because I was more of a, I literally played like a shooting guard on that build. But the point is, when I wanted to, if I ever had to ISO somebody or things like that, they had to pay attention to all aspects of my game. I was not one-dimensional. And that offensive threat build is very one-dimensional. You can dribble, and you can shoot. And yeah, you can shoot from mid-range and three. but it's a lot deadlier. You can create a lot more space when you actually have to back up. You know, when people have to back up and respect the fact that you can just drive past them too. And maybe I sound weird, maybe it's just me, but it's just, like I said, the way the offensive threat was set up was just not my play style. I did not mean to start this drill, so if I do it terribly, just don't worry about it. But yeah, it just didn't, the offensive threat didn't fit. So now I'm bringing you guys, this isn't even really a build video. I'm showing you guys what I'm going to be using. I'm not in any way saying you guys should use this or that this build is better than the other one or godly anything. This build just fits my play style better than the other build does, because this one can finish on the outside, it can finish on the inside. How the hell did I get that animation? And it counted too. But most importantly, this build has defense to it. It doesn't have some crazy short wingspan. It actually has some height on it. On top of that, that counted. Wow, they really let that count. But on top of that, I even was able to bring the weight up on it, because I don't know if weight just affects you differently this year or if I didn't pay attention to it last year, but I was even able to bring up the weight to a decent amount to where, you know, I get a lot of bumps and things like that. Like, smaller guards are not just running through me, and bigger players are still having, like, they're gonna feel my presence when I'm around. So right here you can see that the build is a shooting guard, 6'7", 221 pounds, mid-range slasher. Now, this was originally a 3-level score. I went in and played around with it though, because the 3-level scoring build I had, the 3-level score only had like it was gonna max out at like a 70-something ball handle, a 70-something 3-point shot, but the dunks were gonna go into like the 82, 83, and that's not bad. But like I said, I played around with it. I believe when I did that one, I picked the playmaking and shooting pie. This build right here, I went directly with the mainly playmaking pie, and you see the kind of stats I was able to get. Driving dunk capped out at a 76, could not go any higher unfortunately, but once I hit 99, I'll have at least a 80 driving dunk, and the second I hit 99, I'm gonna buy all the dunk packages you can get for an 80 driving dunk, so he'll have that. I get an 81 driving layup, which is perfect, because as I mentioned, the other one only had a 76. Me having this 81 means that I will be able, or already am, using the not elite layup packages but other layup packages other than default swing and default guard. I think it's called default guard. My close shot maxes out at a 81. Don't really care about it, didn't really matter. But this whole section right here, this whole slashing section, was so much worse on the other build, and it's even better when it comes to badges too. I'll show that in a second. Didn't bring up my standing dunk because I don't plan on doing too many of them, and when I do them, I'm gonna be wide open, so I didn't think I need to really upgrade my standing dunk. I have never done a post hook on purpose unless I was playing around with people, so I did not care to upgrade my post hook. Mid-range shot 81, that's only 5 points lower than the other build, and if I use boost on top of that, hitting 99, that will be somewhere in the 90s, so fine with that. The 75 3-point shot is the one thing I do this part kind of killed me with this build, is that I did want to have at least an 80, because the other build does get an 86 mid-range, 86 3-point. This one only gets a 75. Now, the only thing that means is it's gonna be a little harder just to get your shooting badges, because you're working with a 75. And yes, you can go get boosts and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, like I said, it's tough. But once you get your shooting badges, like right now, it took me forever to get gold quick draw. Now that I have gold quick draw though, my bar is moving a little faster on shooting. I'm able to get more shooting points, so My shooting is getting better, but overall I like the shooting on this build. If it matters, free throw maxes out in the 82. Does not really matter because you can green your free throws. Like, I've been doing this free throw drill since before I even started upgrading my free throws, so that doesn't matter. Another thing that was important that I brought up on this build though was the post fade, because I do like to do post fades. Like I said on my other build, my 2K19 build, I was able to do that post hop and that post fade pretty consistently. So I wanted to make sure I brought that up on this build. Then we have playmaking. You see I still get that 86 ball handle, which is enough to speed boosts, enough to momentum, enough to do all the little special hippity hoppity dribble moves. Perfect. Didn't upgrade post moves, or maybe I did and that's the cap. I don't know. I don't really care. Post fade was all I cared about as far as the post. My pass accuracy goes up to a 77. I don't even care about the pass accuracy, honestly, because I've been playing and getting, like, in the park, I get like between 3 to 8 assists a game since I've started playing with this dude. In the rec, you're talking about at least 7 assists, if not up towards 8, 11. Like, I've been getting like 6,000, 7,000 points in the rec off of assists from my playmaking stuff. So I don't know what it is about my pass accuracy, but it seems to be fine where it is already. Now, here was the other important part. The other build did not have defense. As you can see, this one I did not build for interior defense because I am still a shooting guard. I am 6'7", so I can guard small forwards, but I'm never going to be guarding anybody on purpose that's going to be on the interior. And if I am on them, somebody better come help me out with them. Perimeter defense, of course, I put that as high as it could go because most of the time that's where I'm going to be defending people, out on the perimeter. Lateral quickness is 66. I mean, not too much I can say about it. I put it where I could get it. So yeah, my steal goes up to a 67. Could have gone a little further. I think when I dropped my wingspan, it went down from a 69 to a 67. Don't really care. Same with the block, it came down a little bit, have it at a 68. And then my defensive rebound, the one I'm most proud of, goes up to an 81. Love it because on defense I can and will snag with the best of them. Now, the most important part, the part that makes the really big difference between this build and the other one, is the badges. On the other build, I got three finishing badges, 22 shooting, 22 playmaking, 1 defense. So that comes to, I think that's 40, it's 40 something badges. Now on this build, I get 8 finishing, 15 shooting, 20 playmaking, so I'm only losing 2 playmaking badges. And I'm only losing 5, 6, 7. I'm losing 2 playmaking and 7 shooting badges. But I'm getting 8 finishing and I'm getting 9 defensive badges. The reason why that's so much better is because, for one, this build can finish on the inside, so it's going to be great to have those 8 finishing badges. I plan on putting them in the contact finisher, relentless finisher, probably fancy footwork, and then it'll probably be those 3 only. And I don't even know how high I'm gonna bring relentless, because I believe, yeah, that reduces fatigue effects for finishing with contact. I don't really care about the fatigue, because if I'm that tired, I'm probably not gonna get caught going in there. My shooting badges, like I said, I got gold quick draw already, and 15 is just enough, because the only other stuff I'm gonna get is green machine, deadeye, range extender, and what was the other one I was gonna get? Green machine, deadeye, range extender. I don't remember. Oh, I think I hadn't picked one yet. It's gonna be between catch and shoot, difficult shots, which I'm not too sure about difficult shots, because right now literally nobody needs that badge. So probably catch and shoot. Probably catch and shoot. Or volume shooter, because I do take a decent amount of shots on this build now that I can shoot better and can actually get my shot off on time. Playmaking badges, like I said, I only lost 2, and that's still more than I know how to know what to do with. I'm probably gonna put ankle breaker gold, stop and go gold, tight handles gold. Really don't plan on putting unpluckable on, because apparently people have that between bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and it does nothing for you. I do get picked a lot now, but I'm damn sure not putting 4 into a badge that aren't gonna stop it for me anyway. So like I said, ankle breaker, stop and go, tight handles, handles for days, quick first step, space creator. That's what I'm gonna be going into. After I max these out though, and I can play around with them, I do want to try out the floor general badge. Not really downhill, because I do like the whole downhill thing, the idea of what the badge does, but I'm not gonna waste 3-4 upgrades on a badge that's just gonna help me on fast breaks. It's too situational. And then defensive badges, like I said, I get 9 of these now. I only got 1 on my other build. I get 9 of these. That's 3 gold defensive badges if I want it. Now right now I have Intimidator. I don't like the way it works. I'm probably gonna take it off. I'm thinking I'm gonna put Rim Protector on over that, and then grab Rebound Chaser, at least on bronze, because like I said, I get that 81 defensive rebound. So I'm gonna get Rebound Chaser at least on bronze, maybe silver. Not getting Pick Dodger, because for those of you who don't know, Pick Dodger does not mean crap, because all big men are running around with brick wall on Hall of Fame. So there's literally no point of Pick Dodger. So I'll probably put like 2 Rim Protector, 2 Chase Down Artists, 2 Clamps, 2 Rebound Chaser, and then put the last one, might continue to give Intimidator a chance, but if not, I'm probably gonna put it in either Pickpocket or Lightning Reflexes. I'll figure that out after I max them out too. But yeah, that's the build for you guys, so that everyone knows, and that's what I wanted to show you guys. So far I'm at 86 overall with them. You guys seen what my caps go to currently and everything. And like I said, the only thing about this build is it is a hell of a hard grind. I don't know if how you earn badges is based on the name or archetype that the game gives you, but I feel like I shoot on this one just as much as I did on the other one trying to earn the badges, and my shooting badges just don't go up as fast on this one. I don't know though. I don't know. But you guys can let me know what you think down below. Like I said in the other one, please, I am still looking for a decent small forward build that can come as close as it can to this, but be 6'8" and still like decent shooting, decent ball handling, and decent finishing. That's what I care about the most. So if anybody knows a build like that, please let me know. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. I'm finna get back into this my career grind and try and get some more badges so I can bring you guys some good gameplay with this dude. And of course, subscribe so you will see those future gameplay videos, or maybe you just want to come back and listen to my voice, who knows. And hit the bell so you'll know when those videos are put out. Like I said, appreciate you guys watching. Peace out.